Good morning, students. As you seen in the previous class, I was explaining types of quadrilateral, then parallelograms, types of their parallelograms also. It is also a part of type of quadrilateral. Okay, so I hope all of you gone through these types of quadrilateral. You've seen that how many types I have explained. First, I have explained kite. So now today I am going to explain its flowchart. So how can you understood how the types of quadrilaterals are related to each other? So firstly, I have explained quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Okay, quadrilateral. Just I want to write in middle because I want to make its flow chart. So first I have explained quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. So after that, already you know quadrilateral. What is a quadrilateral? I have explained in the previous class, and its property, angles, and property of a quadrilateral. Then I have explained its first part. I have explained kite, and second I have explained trapezium. Okay, so this trapezium, ये कोई space नहीं है, so you need to understood. Third one I have explained very much important, that is parallelogram. What is parallelogram? Parallelogram. So next I have explained parallelogram. Okay. So students, afterwards if you remember, so afterwards I have explained there are the different parts of the parallelograms. फिर हमने explain किया था. First I have explained, I mean the next हमने explain किया, these are depend on the parallelograms. एक next हमने explain किया about the rectangle. Next is rhombus. And next one is the square. तो ये जो square है, actually square, I will write here square. This is a square. Look it. This is square is connected with this, and it also. Okay, why square is a rectangle also? Square is a rhombus also, because square its all four sides are equal. So it is rhombus. Its angles are 90 degree also, so it becomes a rectangle. And this square is a parallelogram also. ये parallelogram भी है ना, right? तो ये जैसे से इस फ्लो चार्ट में हम ऑब्जर्व करेंगे, तो quadrilateral there are the three main parts: kite, parallelogram, and trapezium. And parallelogram two main: rectangle and rhombus and square. And square, look, every square must be a rectangle, every square must be a rhombus also. But every rectangles need not be a square. Why? Only that rectangle whose all four sides are equal, you can say it is rhombus. Sorry, square. And only the rhombus whose one angle measure 90 degree is becomes a square. And parallelogram, so इसका मतलब square is also a parallelogram, rectangle is also a parallelogram, rhombus is also a parallelogram. And parallelogram must be a every parallelogram must be a quadrilateral, every rectangle must be a parallelogram, every rhombus also must be a parallelogram, and every parallelogram must be quadrilateral. Therefore, you can say every square must be quadrilateral. Every rectangle is also quadrilateral. Every rhombus is also quadrilateral. But its converse need not be true. Trapezium is a quadrilateral, but trapezium is not parallelogram. Kite is a quadrilateral, but kite is not a parallelogram. So this is the flow chart of these types of the rectangles. So you can understand these all. ये सब already I have explained. देखो ये quadrilaterals हमने form कर दिया. This is a quadrilateral. Kite, already you know that it's any two adjacent pairs, adjacent sides are equal. Parallelogram, this type of figure. Trapezium, already you know that any two pair of parallel sides, और इसके both pair of opposite sides must be parallel. Rectangle, a parallelogram in which one angle measure 90 degree. Rhombus, a parallelogram whose all four sides are equal. इसकी जो all four sides equal हो जाए. And square, whose all four sides are equal and angles must be measured 90 degree. After that, I have explained its all four properties. Right now, after it, I have explained all the four properties. All the properties are quadrilateral, angles and property. फिर पैलोग्राम्स, तो क्वाड्रिलेटरल की जो भी प्रॉपर्टी वो सबके लिए अप्लाई होगा. ऐसे पैलोग्राम की प्रॉपर्टी रेक्टेंगल के लिए होंगे, फॉर स्क्वायर आल्सो, फॉर रोम्बस आल्सो. बट देयर आर सम स्पेशल प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द रेक्टेंगल. यू रिमेंबर, रेक्टेंगल के क्या होते हैं, डायगोनल्स आर इक्वल, बट रोम्बस के डायगोनल्स इक्वल नहीं होते हैं. बट रोम्बस के डायगोनल्स परपेंडिकुलरली बाइसेक्ट करते हैं, एंड स्क्वायर में बोथ का होगा, डायगोनल्स आर इक्वल एंड डायगोनल्स ऑफ स्क्वायर परपेंडिकुलरली बाइसेक्ट टू ईच अदर. पैलोग्राम में क्या होता है, बाय diagonals bisect to each other but not equal, and they do not intersect at right angle. Right now, so these are the different properties. So go through it, and today I am going to explain some theorem based on the property, and that theorems are coming in examination. So you need to try the proof of this first theorem. If you look in your book, NCERT book, it is given first theorem: diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. Diagonals of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangle. Okay, so किसी भी पैलोग्राम का जो डायगोनल होता है, it divides it into two congruent triangles. Okay, so I am going to explain theorem. First theorem, जब भी हम theorem prove करेंगे, first of all we need to write given. What is given? Diagonals of a parallelogram. Its meaning is that a parallelogram is given. Okay, and its diagonal. So यहाँ पे given, तो I will start from there only. Given हमने नोट किया. What is given? A parallelogram, तो यहाँ हमने लिख किया. A parallelogram ABCD given. ABCD is a parallelogram. Is a parallelogram. ऐसा given है. ABCD एक parallelogram है और उसमें AC diagonal है. Right ना? So in given you need to write a parallelogram ABCD. ABCD is a parallelogram. So I will make here the figure. अभी तो एक figure हमको find out हुआ. ABCD parallelogram given है. Parallelogram means its meaning is that if it is a parallelogram, so all the properties of parallelogram will come here. Or in means you can use the property. Only proof क्या करना है? Diagonals of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangle. जो diagonal होगा उसको two congruent triangle या फिर ये diagonal two congruent triangle में divide करता है. So either you can join the diagonal AC or BD. This is also given. Diagonal is also given. तो join करेंगे, ये भी construction का part नहीं है. This is given. Diagonals of a parallelogram divides divide it into two congruent triangle. So given, then to prove this next part, what we need to write to prove, what we need to prove to prove what is triangle ABC congruent to triangle, अभी देखिए ये हमको डिपेंड करेगा, ABC congruent to triangle CDA. This we need to do. Okay, so this triangle ABC congruent to triangle ADC नहीं, congruent to triangle CDA होता है, हम लोग चेक भी कर लेंगे. So these two triangles are congruent. That we want to prove. Construction is not required. Construction तभी करना होता है if required. Otherwise no need. So next I will write its proof. So proof of that. So how can you prove easily? You can, all of you can by yourself you can prove. क्या करना होगा? वो triangle लेना है. In triangle ABC and triangle ADC or CDA, whatever. Here you can write in any way. But जब हम congruency note करते हैं तो फिर ये corresponding order में होना चाहिए. So in triangle ABC and in triangle ADC. So look here. What can you write? AB is equal to DC. Why? Opposite sides are parallelogram. AB must be equal to CD or DC, whatever. सेकेंड भी हम नोट कर सकते हैं, ये जो BC साइड है दिस इज आल्सो इक्वल टू AD. BC इज इक्वल टू AD. और फिर यहाँ पे देखो रीजन नोट करना वेरी मच इंपॉर्टेंट है. व्हाट इज रीजन? व्हाट इज रीजन फॉर दैट? इट्स रीजन इज दैट opposite sides of parallelogram. Opposite, you know, opposite sides of parallelograms are equal. Opposite sides of parallelogram. तो ये शॉर्ट फॉर्म हमने नोट किया parallelogram का भी. Opposite sides of parallelogram. What is third? AC is equal to AC, that is common side. AC is equal to AC, it is common. So easily by, therefore by triple S congruence rule, triangle ABC congruent to which triangle? We do order में arrange करेंगे. AB is equal to CD and BC is equal to AD. BC is equal to AD. Correct ना? देखो ये BC AB इज इक्वल टू CD एंड BC, फिर यहाँ नेक्स्ट जो BC होगा तो वो AD के इक्वल होना चाहिए। BC इज इक्वल टू दिस, BC इज इक्वल टू AD, सो देयरफॉर यहाँ पे C होना चाहिए, राइट ना। C एंड हियर D must be and here A, फिर यहाँ चेक कर लो ऑर्डर, AB is equal to CD, BC is equal to AD or DA and AC is equal to CA, फाइंड आउट हो रहा है, सो करेक्ट है। So in this way, so by triple S congruences these two triangles are congruent. Now look dear student, here I have proved these two triangles are congruent and by this how many things we can prove? अभी देखो यहाँ से पैलोग्राम के अदर प्रॉपर्टीज प्रूव कर सकते हैं। एक और प्रॉपर्टी जो तुम्हें रिमेंबर रखना है कि पैलोग्राम का डायगोनल डिवाइड्स द पैलोग्राम इन टू कॉन्ग्रुएंट ट्रायंगल, और जो कॉन्ग्रुएंट फिगर होते हैं उनके एरियाज भी इक्वल होते हैं। आगे जो हमारा नेक्स्ट टॉपिक होगा उसमें एरिया से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस हैं। सो देयर इज द टू, इट डिवाइड्स इन टू इक्वल एरिया आल्सो, राइट, आफ्टर सर्कल, दैट इज ओके। नेक्स्ट, so look, next part is that what can you get by its proof? इस प्रूफ से और भी क्या क्या चीजें हम लोग फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं जिसको हम आगे प्रूव नहीं करने वाले। सिर्फ इफ यू लुक द थ्योरम नंबर 8.2, इन अ पैलोग्राम अपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल, जो कि यहाँ पे हमने यूज किया है, ओके, इन पैलोग्राम अपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल। सो इफ यू वांट यू कैन प्रूव दिस congruency by using different way other way also, but या तो हम ऐसे भी प्रूव कर सकते हैं और भी किसी मेथड से हम प्रूव कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज ये पैलोग्राम दिया था तो आई कैन यूज दिस आल्सो, अदरवाइज अनदर थिंग आल्सो वी कैन यूज। अभी देखो ये दिस एंगल मस्ट बी इक्वल टू दैट एंगल, अगर सपोज करो आ जाए प्रूफ को अपोजिट साइड्स इक्वल है तो फिर ये हम ट्रायंगल कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव करेंगे। तो दिस इज वन हियर आई हैव प्रूव्ड हियर, बट सपोज इफ यू वांट टू प्रूव द थ्योरम नंबर 8.2 इन पैलोग्राम अपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल, अपोजिट साइड इक्वल होते हैं, पहले यहां से हम लोग देख लेते हैं कि क्या रिजल्ट मिलने वाला है। फ्रॉम हियर वी कैन गेट वन रिजल्ट दैट एंगल B इज इक्वल टू एंगल D। यहां से हमको ये मिलने वाला है, ये जो एंगल B होगा दैट इज इक्वल टू एंगल D। इट्स मीनिंग दैट आई कैन अंडरस्टूड दैट opposite angles of the parallelograms are equal. This implies that opposite angles of parallelogram are equal. किसी भी पैरेललोग्राम के जो अपोजिट इक्वल एंगल्स होते हैं these are equal. Okay, but suppose you want to prove the second theorem number 8.2 in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. तो देखो यहाँ पे भी एक पैरेललोग्राम है but opposite sides are equal, this you can't prove. तो अभी देखो इस after that same with the help of it I will explain something little bit about the theorem 8.2 because in that theorem you can't use that ये opposite sides equal है, क्योंकि यही तुमको प्रूव करना है। पैरेललोग्राम गिवन है but according to the definition of पैरेललोग्राम तभी होता है जब ये अपोजिट साइड पैरेलल हो जाए, तो उसका यूज करके हमको यहाँ पे प्रूव करना है अपोजिट साइड्स आर इक्वल। सो आई विल एक्सप्लेन द नेक्स्ट 8 पॉइंट, उसको कैसे हम प्रूव करेंगे फॉर द सेम क्वेश्चन। तो गिवन सेम होगा ABCD इज अ पैरेललोग्राम एंड व्हाट वी नीड टू प्रूव दैट वी नीड टू प्रूव दैट अपोजिट साइड्स AB is equal to CD and also AD is equal to BC. I want to prove this. So if you want to prove this, you can't use that in the proof. इसको हम proof में यूज नहीं कर सकते हैं। अभी देखो how can you prove them? Okay, अभी देखो यहाँ पे हम इसका यूज नहीं करेंगे। I'm not going to use the equality because we want to prove it. So अभी देखो definition के according opposite sides must be parallel. Okay, so proof. For this also we need to write in the triangle को congruent prove करना होगा। तो in this way also you can prove the triangle in triangle ABC and in triangle ADC or CDA whatever you want you can write it। Look, ये जो angle A होगा this angle must be equal to that angle. Why? Because these lines are parallel and this is the alternate integral. So I can write angle BAC must be equal to angle ACD or DCA. Okay, alternate interior angles. Next, ये जो साइड है कॉमन साइड है, दिस कैन बी यूज्ड, राइट ना। AC इक्वल टू AC और CA भी नोट करते हैं तो नो प्रॉब्लम। AC इक्वल टू AC और AC इक्वल टू CA से कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होता है। लाइन सेगमेंट को हम किसी भी मेथड से बताएं AC CA नो प्रॉब्लम एट ऑल। नेक्स्ट, दिस एंगल, ये जो एंगल होगा दिस एंगल मस्ट बी इक्वल टू दैट बाय अल्टरनेट इंटीरियर एंगल। एंगल ACB must be equal to angle DAC. This is also alternate interior angles, right now? So you can prove this first theorem also by using this way. तो फर्स्ट थ्योरम को भी हम ऐसे भी प्रूव कर सकते हैं और लास्ट वन आल्सो यू कैन यूज, बिकॉज जो प्रॉपर्टी हम प्रूव करने जाते हैं उसका यूज नहीं कर सकते, क्लियर? सो दैट्स व्हाई. So by which congruence rule we got congruent? By angle side angle. So therefore by angle side angle, right now angle side angle. So by ASA congruence rule, triangle ASA congruence rule, triangle ABC must be congruent to triangle. अभी जो एंगल में वो इजीली समझ में आता है, एंगल ए किसके इक्वल हो, एंगल सी के इक्वल, तो सी नोट करेंगे, फिर वो सी किसके इक्वल हुआ, ए के इक्वल हुआ, सी के प्लेस पे ए नोट करना है, तो फाइंड आउट हुआ सी डी ए. So from here how much things we can get? अभी देखो from here we can understood that by simplicity I can write AB must be equal to CD. This implies AB should equal to CD and BC is equal to DA and BC is equal to DA by simplicity. Its meaning for AB is equal to CD, ये AB CD के इक्वल हो गया and AD is equal to BC. Its meaning is that फिर यहाँ लास्ट में नोट करेंगे, hence opposite sides of the parallelograms are equal. So hence we understood that opposite sides of parallelograms are equal. In previous I have explained opposite angles. यहाँ भी समझ लो, angle A is equal to angle C. ये this angle है, ये तो already हमने यूज किया. इसमें angle B is equal to angle D. This is angle B is equal to angle D. From similarly, if I will join diagonal BD, अगर हम diagonal BD को join करें, तो I can prove that this triangle and these triangles are congruent. जब ये कन्वर्ट हो जाए तो एंगल ए किसके इक्वल होगा, एंगल सी. Hence we got the result, therefore opposite sides are equal and also here you can prove opposite angles are also equal. So property first, पैरेललोग्राम के opposite sides equal होते हैं, opposite sides of the parallelograms are equal and opposite angles of parallelograms are also equal. You can prove in this way. Okay, so these are the important property. If you look the theorem number 8.3, it is given if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. अभी देखो ये हमको समझना है, each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal. If you remember, तो हमने explain भी किया था कि अगर quadrilateral के each pair of opposite sides equal हो जाए तो quadrilateral parallelogram हो सकता है. If quadrilateral के each pair of opposite sides parallel हो जाए तो देखो यहाँ पे हमने प्रूव करके देखा ये parallelogram हो जाएगा. And similarly, if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then quadrilateral is a parallelogram. So I will explain that theorem also. Theorem number 8.3, that is given, prove that if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are equal, then it is a parallelogram. So here I will draw only a quadrilateral, but in this quadrilateral opposite sides are equal. ये opposite जो sides है ना, these are given equal. Means what is given? A, B, C, D. तो ये जो साइड है, this side is equal to that and this is equal to this one. So what you need to prove that? You need to prove that it is becomes a parallelogram. तो ये prove करना है, ये जो quadrilateral है, this is a parallelogram. तो ये how can we prove? It is 8.3 theorem 8.3. What is given? Given part we'll write here. Given. What is given? Opposite sides in quadrilateral ABCD. In quadrilateral ABCD, opposite sides means AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC. These things are given. AB is equal to CD and AD is equal to BC are given. What we need to prove? To prove, क्या prove करना होगा? What we need to prove? We need to prove that it is a parallelogram. We need to prove that ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. ऐसा प्रूव करना है. ये जो फिगर है ना, ये जो ABCD है, this is a parallelogram. This ABCD is a parallelogram. So we need to prove that this ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay. अभी how can we prove it is parallelogram? Parallelogram means इसके opposite sides को अगर हम parallel prove करते हैं, because by the definition we know that in a quadrilateral if both pair of opposite sides are parallel, then this quadrilateral is called a parallelogram. तो ये हमको prove करना है कि इसके opposite sides parallel होंगे. तो फिर से क्या करना होगा? ये हमारा जो फर्स्ट थ्योरम हमने एक्सप्लेन किया था वैसे ही प्रूव करना है. देखो इसको ज्वाइन करना है और इन ट्रायंगल्स को कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर देंगे. अभी एंगल्स वी कांट टेक द इक्वल बिकॉज हियर साइड्स आर नॉट गिवन पैरेलल. ओके, तो प्रूफ वेरी मच सिंपल. दिस प्रूफ आल्सो लाइक द फर्स्ट फर्स्ट थ्योरम के अकॉर्डिंग सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, जिसको हमने फर्स्ट थ्योरम को सेकंड मेथड से भी एक्सप्लेन किया था. सो हियर टू प्रूव in triangle ABC and triangle ADC, CDA, whatever here you will write, no problem at all. First, AB is equal to CD given, BC is equal to AD, this is also given, these two parts are given equal, and AC is equal to CA or AC is equal to AC, no problem at all. I have said so many times common. So by triple S congruence rule, triangle ABC congruent to triangle CDA. So this implies that AB, अभी देखो यहाँ से हाउ कैन यू प्रूव, यहाँ प्रूव करना है कि पैरेललोग्राम मींस अपोजिट साइड्स को पैरेलल प्रूव करना है. सो आई हैव प्रूव्ड दिस टू ट्रायंगल्स आर कॉन्ग्रुएंट. इट्स मीनिंग दैट एंगल ऑफ दिस इज इक्वल टू एंगल सी. ये जो एंगल इस ट्रायंगल का है ये एंगल सी के इक्वल होना चाहिए. So I will write angle A means angle BAC. I will not write angle A because angle A का मतलब full हो गया. So angle BAC is equal to angle, which angle? Angle this ACD or DCA. Look it. Which type of angles? These are alternate interior angles. अगर ये alternate interior angles equal हो रहे हैं तो lines must be parallel, है ना? So since अभी हम reason कैसे नोट करेंगे? Since alternate, this comes by CPCT. ये तो हमको CPCT से मिल रहा है. But these are the alternate. Since alternate interior angles are equal, या फिर नोट कर सकते हैं by converse of alternate interior angles property. Alternate interior angles तभी equal होंगे when lines are parallel. So alternate interior angles are equal. This implies that. So this implies that AD, this AD must be parallel to BC. This implies that AD must be parallel to BC. So therefore AD parallel to BC we got it right now. So in this way I have got that opposite one pair of opposite sides are parallel. Now I am going to explain its other part, other side. Means AB parallel to DC I got. Here I got AD parallel to BC. ये जो AD है वो BC के parallel हो गया. So अभी AB पैरेलल टू DC होगा या नहीं, that we need to think. कैसे हम समझेंगे? Angle, this angle and this angle, these two angles. Look at these two angles. So angle DAC is equal to angle ACB. Angle DAC is equal to angle ACB. This also comes by CPCT. So I can write that. अभी देखो यहाँ, here I will rub it and right here, angle BAC is equal to angle ACB, right ना? By CPCT देखो यहाँ से angle C या फिर angle C इसका हम नोट करें, angle C. हम angle C को कैसे नोट करेंगे? ट्रायंगल हमने जहाँ नोट किया angle C, देखो angle A के इक्वल है. angle C को कैसे नोट करेंगे? angle ACB is equal to angle ACB is equal to angle CDA, right now? Sorry, angle this one, and this is angle DAC. By CPCT. Okay, so by CPCT we got it. So by CPCT, therefore these are also alternate interior angles, right now? These are also alternate interior angles. तो ये जो angles alternate interior angles हैं और alternate interior angles equal हो गया. So this implies that. What it implies? इसका मतलब देखो अभी हमने ये प्रूव किया कि ये जो एंगल है ना, बट अगर हम इसको भी प्रूव करेंगे तो रिजल्ट क्या मिलने वाला? सेम मिलेगा. बट हमको प्रूफ क्या करना है? रिजल्ट वी व्हाट दैट. अभी देखो सेकंड पार्ट हाउ कैन यू अंडरस्टूड ना, यहाँ से भी तो नो नीड टू राइट दैट बिकॉज इससे भी हमको सेम रिजल्ट मिलेगा. अभी हम सेकंड को हाउ कैन वी राइट दैट AB पैरेलल टू BC. ये तो सॉरी प्रूव हो गया. AB हाउ पैरेलल टू BC, ये सेम. इसके लिए आपको BD ज्वाइन करना होता है बट नो नीड टू प्रूव इट. इस पार्ट को हम प्रूव नहीं करेंगे. क्या करेंगे फिर? यहाँ नोट करेंगे सिमिलरली we can prove that Similarly, we can prove that AB is also parallel to BC. क्योंकि इसके लिए क्या करना होगा, नेक्स्ट ट्रायंगल, जो ट्रायंगल है ना, नेक्स्ट ट्रायंगल BD ज्वाइन करेंगे और इसके लिए हम ट्रायंगल को कॉन्ग्रुएंट प्रूव कर सकते हैं, राइट ना. AB must be parallel to DC. So in this way I can prove that AB is also parallel to DC. So here I got both pair of opposite sides are parallel. ये both pair of opposite sides parallel हो गया. Okay, correct. So this is the third theorem. Here I have proved that each pair of opposite sides are quadrilateral. Last में we need to write that. Hence we got that each pair of opposite sides of the if each pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Why parallelogram? Because AD parallel to BC and AB parallel to DC. So therefore this implies ABCD be a parallelogram. This figure becomes a parallelogram. So now it is a parallelogram. Okay. In parallelogram opposite angles are equal. Just now we have proved. In parallelogram opposite angles are equal. So 8.4 you need to solve by yourself. If in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles is equal, then it is a parallelogram. So if a quadrilateral each pair, I will explain its only method how you will prove. I am not going to prove this question. I will explain how can you understood. So you need to try fourth and theorem 8.5 also. I am going to explain how can you prove this. If in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles is equal, then it is a parallelogram. In a quadrilateral, if each pair of opposite angles, in a quadrilateral if each pair of opposite angles is equal, each pair means angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D. These are given. ये A और C equal हो गया, B और D equal हो गया. So what do you need to prove that? You need to prove that if in a quadrilateral each pair of opposite angles is equal, then it is a parallelogram. तो ये figure parallelogram होगा, ऐसा prove करना है. Okay, angle is equal to angle B, C and angle B is equal to angle D. This is given part. Prove करना है कि parallelogram. Think करो how can you prove? If angle A is equal to angle C, angle A is equal to angle C and angle B is equal to angle D, right? Okay, so if angle A is equal to angle C, so what can you tell? अभी अगर ये angle A angle C की equal है, so you can use here angle sum property of triangle. तो चलो इसको मैं start करूँ. I will explain angle A plus angle B plus angle C plus angle D is equal to 360 degree by using angle sum property of triangles. Sorry, angle sum property of quadrilateral. Sum of all four angles of a quadrilateral must be 360 degree. So since by angle sum property of quadrilateral, angle A, angle B, angle C, angle D is equal to 360 degree. If angle A is equal to angle C, so at the place of angle C I can write angle A and angle B is equal to angle D. तो यहाँ angle B नोट कर सकते हैं. So it becomes angle A plus angle B plus angle C. C is equal to I have written angle A and angle D को हम नोट कर सकते हैं angle B is equal to 360. So twice of angle A, twice of angle B. Twice of angle A plus angle B is equal to 360 degree. So this implies angle A plus angle B is equal to 360 by 2. That is 180 degree. Angle A plus angle B is equal to 180 degree. Which type of angles? Co-interior angles. So this implies angle A and angle B are co-interior angles. Right now are co-interior angles. And these are supplementary. अगर ये co-interior angle supplementary हो जाए तो lines must be parallel. So co-interior angles and these are supplementary. So this implies that AD must be parallel to BC. ये जो AB है ना, ये BC के parallel हो गया. Similarly, if at the place of A, I will put C. अगर यहाँ हम C put कर दो. Okay, चलो अभी हमने ये prove कर दिया. Clear? So next this line. If I will put at the place of B, अभी A plus B is equal to 180. So B के प्लेस पे हम D भी नोट कर सकते हैं ना. If I will put B equal to D, अगर हम यहाँ सपोज करो, so here I have given the rough idea how you will try to do. अभी B के प्लेस पे क्या रखो D. Angle A plus angle B के प्लेस पे हमने रखा D is also equal to 180 degree since angle B is equal to angle D. B के प्लेस पे हमने D angle A plus angle D, its sum is also 180 degree. These are also co-interior angles, और co-interior angles का sum 180 हो जाए, so means these co-interior angles are become supplementary. Therefore this implies that AD, तो ये हो गया, so this implies that AB must be, because these two angles, तो AB must be parallel to DC. AB भी DC के पैरेलल हुआ और AD BC के पैरेलल हो गया. So its meaning is that both pair opposite sides are becomes parallel. Therefore this quadrilateral also becomes a parallelogram. So you need to solve this. I have given the idea. So according to that you need to solve this question. And diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Next is given diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. So I will explain how can you solve that. Diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. कैसे हम ये प्रूव कर सकते हैं कि किसी पैरेललोग्राम का जो डायगोनल्स है वो बाइसेक्ट करता है, करेक्ट. बट नॉट ओनली हियर, यू कैन सॉल्व इन अदर क्वेश्चंस आल्सो, बिकॉज देयर आर द अदर कंडीशंस आर देयर. सो डायगोनल्स ऑफ द क्वाड्रिलेटरल, if the diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other, diagonals of parallelogram bisect to each other. Okay, next theorem number 8.6, diagonals of parallelogram bisect to each other. So what is given? Given a parallelogram. So here is one parallelogram is given. One parallelogram is given A. This is B, C, and D, and we need to prove that diagonals of parallelogram bisect to each other. Means these things are given. ये prove करना है कि they will bisect each other. So already I have explained the property ना, diagonals of parallelogram bisect to each other. What do we need to prove that? O is equal to OC. देखो प्रूव करना है O is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. तो गिवन क्या होगा? इन गिवन ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. So other things already understood हो गया. AC इसके डायगोनल, AC और BD इसके डायगोनल्स हो गए और हमको प्रूव करना है कि देवी. तो टू प्रूव यहाँ मैं नोट कर देता हूँ. टू प्रूव, what we need to prove that diagonals bisect. Bisect means OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. That we need to prove. तो proof इसमें भी देखो construction required नहीं है, so I am going to prove it. How many of you can prove? It is also very much easy. In class 8 also you have done this type of question. How can you prove? By proving this type of triangle. ऐसे कोई भी triangles को congruent prove कर दे, either this vertically opposite triangle या फिर ये two pair of vertically opposite angles, उसमें से कोई भी one pair prove कर दो. ये लेते हैं या फिर ये. So in triangle AOB and triangle COD. Okay. Look in these triangles. OA in this triangle. Look, this is the vertically opposite angles you can use, and also you can write that. अब देखो ये कैसा एंगल होगा? ये पैरेललोग्राम में अपोजिट साइड पैरेलल भी होंगे और इक्वल भी होंगे, राइट ना? ये पैरेलल और इक्वल होंगे, तो आई कैन राइट AB is equal to CD. Why? Opposite sides are parallelogram. Opposite sides of parallelogram. Next, this angle B and this angle D must be equal alternate angles. Angle ABO must be equal to angle ODC. What is the reason? Alternate है ना, alternate. तो Z का शेप जहाँ बन जाए, ये Z का शेप जहाँ फॉर्म हो जाए वो alternate interior angles हो गया. Alternate interior angles. Next, angle AOB is equal to angle COD or DOC, whatever. This, what is the reason? Vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. V for vertical, O for opposite, and S angles, right now. So vertically opposite angles. So this. His congruence rule, side angle side. तो side angle बताया या angle side बताया, same thing होता है. So therefore triangle AOB congruent to which triangle? अभी देखो angle B angle D के इक्वल आ रहा है, B के प्लेस पे D रखना है and O के प्लेस O रखना होगा, करेक्ट ना? And AB is equal to CD. AB is equal to CD. So that is AOB congruent to triangle. Which triangle? AOB congruent to triangle डी के इक्वल आ रहा है तो हम बी के प्लेस पे डी रखेंगे, यहाँ सी ओ, कॉन्ग्रुएंट टू ट्रायंगल सी ओ बी, राइट ना, ए ओ बी congruent to triangle COD. So these two triangles are becomes congruent by which region यहाँ नोट करना होगा, by which congruence rule, by angle angle side or side angle angle, so angle angle side. So hence these two triangles are congruent, and if these triangles are congruent, so what can we get? OA must be equal to OC, OA must be equal to OC, and OB must be equal to OB. And this implies that OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. So what is it? It implies that opposite. This implies that diagonals OA is equal to OC. तो ये OA is equal to हमने प्रूव कर दिया OC और OB is equal to हमने क्या प्रूव किया OD. OA is equal to OC and OB is equal to OD. So it means that diagonals, the O is the midpoint of AC and O is the midpoint of BD. So this implies that diagonals bisect each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect to each other. Bisect to each other. Diagonals of a parallelogram bisect to each other. Okay. So dear students, today I have explained till the theorem. This theorem is diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. I have proved till theorem 8.6, and you need to try theorem 8.7, and there are some examples are given. So today only you need to try the theorem 8.7, and some other examples are given, some other theorems. You need to practice these all theorems because the theorems are very much important, and these theorems are coming in examination for the proof. Okay, so go through it and try to understand theorem. How can you prove by yourself? And it's related theorem, it's related question. You need to think it. Okay, so think it. Thank you.